I survived an honor unaliving from my family and I still miss them. Throw away for obvious reasons. I grew up in an extreme Muslim household. I was forced to wear a hijab at 5 and a burqa at 11. I was driven to and from school every day, not allowed to socialize with anybody outside my immediate family and the attendees at my local mosque. I don't know. Did I say that right? Mosque? Okay. But anyways, at 18, I finished school, and from then on, my life became a living crap show. As a child, I was still allowed to socialize with classmates and allowed to attend and chaperone events with girls at the mosque. But when I became an adult, I was told that my focus would be to get married and that I wouldn't be allowed to leave the house without an official reason. For the next 2 months, I didn't leave the house at all as my brothers and fathers didn't see a reason for me to. I began to feel suffocated and started evaluating my options for leaving. I had no money, but I had amazing grades. An idea formed in my mind in the middle of the night, and I would sneak downstairs and research universities on the family computer. I was able to send in my applications, and it seemed to be going well until my brother found out. I had forgotten to delete a tab and was immediately confronted. I played dumb, but it was too late. My father was infuriated, and on a November evening in 2016, he and my brothers, oh my gosh, he and my uncle and my brothers, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on the app, so I'm just gonna try to like abbreviate it the way any way I can. So the dad, the uncle, and the brother basically tried to unalive her within an inch of her life for going against their orders. My memories are clouded, but I believe they thought that I was gone when they left me in a pile of my own. I don't know if you can say this word on here either. I don't know what's gonna get flagged. So, but basically the red substance that comes out of you when you get hurt. I wasn't gone, however. I had suffered some serious head trauma but was still alive. I was playing possum, and in their craze, they hadn't bothered to check my pulse. Once they believed that they had unalived me, they began to discuss what to do with my body. My uncle suggested that they bury me in the back garden, and then this is so dark. My uncle suggested that they put me in the garden, and the men went outside to dig the hole. Basically, I was in pain and can barely see from my swollen eyes, but I knew I had to escape, otherwise I would be buried alive. I managed to escape to a local shop where the employee immediately called the police. I was taken into custody and given a false identity. A week after the attempt on my life, I found out that I had gotten into university to be a doctor. In an unexpected turn of events, my mother testified against my father, but not my uncle and brothers. They walked free while my father was given a life sentence. It's been almost a decade now. I live a new life under a different name with my husband, who I met in university, and our 2-year-old daughter. He knows about my past and has always been nothing but supportive.